All right, actually, all right, I think we should be good now. There we go. I think I had muted it. So actually, apologize. I think, I think, I don't think you guys could hear my intro, but all right, we're here. Madden 26. What's up? What's up? Alton, good to see you in the chat. Malik, what's up? Good to see you. Buck, you said when is the Madden update? I'm not sure. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let me get my, be honest with you guys, this patch that we're playing on right now, I legitimately downloaded this week. Like, this patch came out ages ago. I take a long time to update. I do not update frequently. Obviously, you guys know I'm on the PC. Obviously, you can see I use a bunch of mods. I think my head might be in the way of some of the mods, but it's very difficult on the PC because a lot of the times once you get things working, I don't feel like updating. A lot of the things on the patch don't really impact you that much, you know, on the PC when you're playing with mods. So that is going to be kind of the premise of today's video. I'm going to be playing Madden 26 with a few new mods just to see how it goes. If you guys haven't noticed, I've really just been playing isolated games, testing the gameplay mod with Sabo, for Sabo, excuse me. I really don't get super serious into franchise until the franchise tool comes out. If you guys don't know what the franchise tool is, once it comes out, I will show you. And once I show you, you guys will understand why we don't get super serious into franchise until that is out. Now, I assume that due to all of the new additions to franchise mode, all of the coaching, play sheets, just a lot of nonsense. I'm assuming that's going to be a little bit more difficult for them to make. So, I don't know. I don't have a ETA. I never pressed send on that message. I meant to send this email, so that's my bad. I'll just message later, I guess, in that group chat. But, anyways, I was saying, I'm assuming that franchise tool, is probably going to be this year a little bit harder to make than usual, if that makes sense. But it looks like beta 3.9 is still the latest version, so we don't need to update. I just wanted to check. Be a quick look at some of the mods that we've got. Some of the mods that we've got installed. Buck Nasty, as far as Madden sliders go, I have honestly not played the default Madden in 3 weeks. So obviously not saying that that'll never happen, but I kind of just got burnt out trying to play the game with sliders. I genuinely, I don't want to word this the wrong way because it's not like it sounds like I'm kind of throwing shade at other people, but actually, I'm not even going to say that. Moral of the story, just like every year, I'm not trying to throw no shade at no other people, but I'll just leave it at this. As far as Madden goes, I'll just reword that whole thing. Right now I'm playing the game with mods and not sliders, and I will not say anything further than that. But shout out to everybody that's into that, because I needed a break. I'm sorry, like I needed a break, if that makes sense. I just won't say anything else other than that. So yeah, I'll just leave that alone. SRXXRP, do you have mods for 2K26? I got a million mods for 2K26. A lot of the mods carried over from 25 as well, but as most of you know, I don't really cover that on the channel anymore. I don't know about you guys. I don't really see the point in covering the 2K mods much on the channel. They don't really impact the game much, so just download a couple faces, get some faces, get some quartz. Like, I mean? Like, none of the mods really do anything, if that makes sense. So I don't cover them, if that makes sense. You guys will notice, when I think one of the biggest things you guys will notice on the channel is when I go live with Madden, I show all the Madden mods that I'm using. When I go live with 2K, I do not show or promote any of the mods because a lot of the mods, if not all of the mods for 2K, they have a price tag on them, so they're not free. So kind of what goes into that is kind of like kind of like a catch-22 for me as a content creator. Like, yeah, the mods help make my game look better. One, they definitely don't change the gameplay in any way, but I just don't promote them on the channel. The reason I don't do that is because what happens is some people look at my channel and I say, hey, go buy this mod from this person that I don't know. They go buy a mod from somebody else, right? And then they either don't like the mod or it doesn't run right or something. And for some reason, I got people coming back to me. You made a transaction with somebody else and you back here talking to me about your transaction. There's no benefit for me to be plugging that stuff on my channel, so I don't. So I know that, you know, it's some, especially people coming from the Madden side of things are a little bit like, why do you handle the two communities so different? It's because, you know, with Madden, I can literally say, hey, open up this Discord and download everything I have. With 2K, you got to go to 18 different websites. You know what I mean? Press download and buy this and put your credit card in. I don't be promoting that on the channel, if that makes sense. I think 99% of y'all get that, but you know, it is what it is. I think I missed a chat in there. B Wills, you said you started running the multi score bugs mod, but can't read. The multi-score bugs mod, I like it, but I noticed a couple bugs on my PC. Yesterday when I was playing, one of the score bugs covered up some of my punt meter. Another bug, the New York Giants logo when playing a Monday night game is jacked up. That's interesting. Yeah, I would definitely forward that feedback to, you know, the guys, the boys who made it. Maybe take a screenshot or something like that, drop it in their joint, because I don't know if they know that that's going on. I don't think I've noticed it, but if it happens on the stream, let me know. We can point that out, obviously, if that makes sense. But I love the mod. Like it for me, you know, even with if it has those bugs, right, I think it you know, I think it's worth using, if that makes sense. SRXXRP said, I've been trying to mod Madden, but I don't know if I want to get 25 or 26. I don't really know what to say to that, buddy. You guys know me as a content creator. I keep it moving, I keep it pushing. I don't play old games. So once a new game comes out, that's going to be what I'm playing. I got a creator code, obviously, so I'm promoting that. Yo, I don't know about you guys, and that's what's so funny. Like y'all be DMing me talking about, yo, Shady, my stuff doesn't work. This crap do not be launching for me all the time, and I get this weird bug where it says the game is already running, but I can't find it running already. It's like I'm looking through my task manager, like trying to close the game because it won't launch, but yeah, I can't even. It says Madden's already running, and it's literally not. Let me see if I can go through the task manager. Sorry guys, like y'all know, I be trying to make this joint smooth so we can get into the game, and it's a running joke on the channel now, like, Shady, bro, you be taking like 35 minutes to get into the game, but I be trying to tell y'all this crap do not be working. So sometimes I be getting DMs and people like, oh, Shady, this is happening, this is happening. I'm like, I know, it happens to me too. I just don't always know fix it. But when it works, y'all already know the vibes. It's awesome. It's just worth every penny. But I like sometimes when this stuff be happening, just so y'all know, I don't have a perfect copy of the game that works all the time. I be running into some of the same issues that y'all do. I'm just going through right now what I'm doing on my other monitor. I'm just going through my task manager, and anything that says EA, I'm just trying to close it and see if that'll work, because yeah, it says the game is running and it's literally not. So let's see if that works. But anyways, while I'm fixing my life here, we're gonna try and game today with Reshade, and we'll see how that goes. Madden, they dropped an update. If you guys aren't aware, if you had a 50 series graphics card like I do, there was a crashing issue Madden dropped an update, Nvidia dropped an update. We believe that issue is fixed, so now we can play above 60 FPS. So we'll see. We'll see how. I'm just genuinely curious how that runs. So on the channel, I made a video. It was called like how to install Reshade, and we took a look at a Reshade from a modder named Repent. If you guys know the modder named Repent, and I linked that video in the description, by the way. So the modder named Repent, he drops a lot of cool mods. But whenever he drops mods, he has a Reshade on and it looks great. Now, I've had that Reshade for a few years now, but I can't run it. It just is too big of a performance hit because of the whole issue with locking it to 60. It just got weird. So I'm hoping that now that we can unlock everything and get some higher frames. I think on the last stream, guys, we were locked at 140. So I'm hoping that now maybe we can install that and play. But that Reshade legit has like a 50% performance hit. If you don't have, and I don't know what type of PC Repent has, he might have a 5090. I don't have a 5090. He might have a 4090. I don't have a 4090, but I've got my 5080. I probably should have spent more money on my PC graphics card as opposed to buying a bunch of flashy lights, but I like RGB and stuff. So, you know, I spent a lot of money on fans and screens and stuff in my PC build. So could have got a better graphics card. In hindsight, should have, but can't undo what's already been done. When I was building my computer, the graphics card market was ridiculous. You know, the 5090 was over $3,000. I got my 5080 at MSRP. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't know what's going on. This is really annoying. I have gone through every single item in this task manager that says EA on it and closed it. There's no Madden open anywhere, so just gonna try that again, and if that doesn't work, I'm just going to restart. Good thing about streaming on a dual PC setup is you don't have to turn off the entire stream to restart if you have to. One of the reasons I invested that way. All right, so let's try that again. Lunchable, what's up? What's up? Yeah, so anyways, guys, I planned on starting this stream about 2 hours ago because I wanted to make sure we could get done before the Florida State game. The Florida State-Stanford game comes on 10:30 Eastern. So I knew it was going to be a late night, but I was like, yeah, let me take a nap before the stream, but then I overslept and I was like, crap. So let's go live now, because we got to see how my Seminoles do tonight. It's big, pretty much everything's on the line at this point. So I don't know how much the season is savable, but you know, we'll see. Chris, you said, Shady, are you excited for the NBA season starting next week? Embiid and VJ looked really good. Yeah, man, I'm really excited for the season, man. I think things will look a little bit different. Obviously Embiid came in great shape. He looks thin, he looks quick. He looks healthy for the first time in a long time, but You guys know that NBA season is all about the slog, the grind, the drive, and being upright towards the end. It's a very unique year because of all the injuries in the Eastern Conference. So you know, it's gonna be I'm extremely excited. I know. Oh, did it work? Yes. I don't know what I did. I just did the same thing I always do, and it worked this time, as you guys can see. But yeah, bro, I'm extremely excited. Embiid for MVP, probably not MVP type. I don't know that we're ever going to see that type of Embiid again. But I think it's all about the young guys around him. We got to get these young guys to take over the team. We got to get the young guys to drive. So, and I hope that happens. The thing about Flame, the thing about VJ is what you would call a 99th percentile athlete. So you know what I mean? So he's such an incredible athlete. He's gonna be able to make plays, you know, just due to his athleticism. Lumen, you said, how was my Saturday? Bro, it's my Saturday is more about how my Monday through Friday was. Just a really intense is what I'll use week of work. So you know what I mean? I really, today was like the first day, just like, bro, I'm trying to sit around and not do nothing, you know what I mean? So yeah, so for, you know, the cool, I don't know if you want to say cool, but the thing about when you know you work Monday through Friday, you know, it was just about using Saturday and Sunday to to relax and rejuvenate, because yeah, crazy work week. So low key kind of dreading Monday, but it is what it is. I have this test franchise set up. Got a little mod installed. We went crazy with Baker last week. So we got some mods. As y'all can see, I don't think, does it let you? So this is going to be interesting. So yeah, the mods, they've got like the crucial catch stuff. So it adds pink accessories. So the guys are going to have pink accessories. So we're going to give that a go. And yeah, you know, I'm a Duke fan. So, you know, extremely excited to see Cooper Flag. He looks pretty. The thing about Flag, right? What makes Flag different from someone like Giannis, maybe not like saying he's going to be as good or better than Giannis, but I'm just saying, Giannis is Cooper came in with an NBA grown man. He has a man body, like, and so that's like he's going to be able to be a straight up situation as soon as the season starts. So I'm very excited to see Dallas this year with that team. Just Josh, he said, could you try out Washington with the CBS or ESPN score bug? Let's see. I don't want to play a crappy game, but let's see in this, who does Washington play this week? Commandos. Oh, Commanders and Cowboys? Low key. NFC East, that's joint's kind of crazy. I'm down with it. It's Sunday night though. Lumen, you said, do you think I should get Madden 26? I'm answering that the same way every time. Buy Madden 26, buy it on the EA app, and use my code Shady My Gaming to give me money. That's literally my answer to that every year. No, I'm joking, but I'm kind of not. I just don't know how to answer that. Like you know, I'm Lumen. I mean it like to be dead serious. Like the reason I go live with you guys and play these games is so that you can see the game and make the decision. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know how to answer that, as in I don't play Madden 25 anymore. Is it better? Is it worse? It doesn't matter because I'm not playing 25 anymore. Obviously, the franchise tool for 26 is not out yet, so that's a big thing. There have been crashing issues, which we're literally right now going to see if they're fixed, because you know what I mean, been crashing. I will say this, crashes in Madden don't bother me as much as they do in 2K, simply because you can just start the game back. You know what I mean? So it's not a huge deal, but it's annoying, right? So, yeah, if that makes sense. Clarence Nichols, you said, I'd like to get into PC gaming. What should I know? It's really expensive, you know? It's just not cheap. And it's not worth getting into if you can't afford a good computer, because it's like, does that make sense? Like it's just one of those things that's not for everybody financially. But the one thing I always tell people is, seriously, and I know people don't like when I say this, but I mean it and I say it all the time, buy the most expensive components you can afford, period. You do your research, buy the most expensive things you can afford. And what that means is, if you want to build a computer in September, but you can't afford the components you need, guess what? You might have to wait till November. You might have to wait until December, right? I like, a lot of people don't understand the concept of saving. Like, you got to save. Like I tell people all the time, save up. Don't buy a $200 graphics card. Save up. If it takes you 6 months, save up and get something that's going to be worth it. But I don't know. You tell me. I've never met, personally, to this day, I've never, ever met a human being that switched from console gaming to PC and regretted it. My PC costs more than some people's cars. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm a content creator, so you don't mimic my build. I always tell people don't mimic my build because that's nuts. But like, you know what I mean? But it's just worth it to be able to play these games and they look good and they feel good. So real quick, I just want to go into practice mode real quick and see something. Because like I said, I don't know, this might still not work. So we're kind of testing this out. Let me mute this real quick. All right, so I'm being dead serious. Y'all can see, so that we'll see how this goes. So we gotta look at this. We're at 90 FPS. I don't know if you guys can see that in the top right, this text in the top. It might be a little small for some of you guys. But we're at 89 FPS. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Crap. So, point in case, I don't know, that might have made it harder to read in the top right corner there. Thought the green would be easier to read, but all right, so we're at 90 FPS. Maybe this would be easier to do an instant replay. My bad. Yeah, because I can do this. Yeah, so we're at about 80 FPS. If I turn the reshade off, it's literally locked to 140. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't know if there's anything on the planet that's worth a 50, like a 44% performance hit. No, my math is off there. It's less than 50%, but that is quite the performance hit for the reshade. I can't really tell based on the stream if that makes it look better or not. With it on, but it does have a pretty big performance hit. Yeah, Chris, I'm right there with you, man, and I do kind of want to have some of those conversations, man, because when I built my PC, the 5090 had just dropped, and then the 4090 obviously they discontinued it, and so there's really only two graphics cards in that range between the 5090 and the 4090, and I got the 5080. And my goodness, you should have heard some of the comments. Oh, why didn't you buy a 4090? Why didn't you buy a 4090? I said, bro, they're scalping the cards and they're $2,400 now for a used card. I'm like, I can't afford it. I don't know what to tell you guys. I can't afford the card. The 5090 is $3,000. Can't afford that. The 4090 is, 22 to 2,400 used. And I was like, yeah, I got my 5080 for 1,450. I was like, I'm sorry, it's just, it's just not really going to be able to. There's no conversation about what I should buy. I just got to get, you know what I mean, what I can. Lunchable, I know you said the 90 FPS is still good, but we gotta see, because like the problem with the reshade is it might cause dips, and I don't like dips. But let's give it a roll. Let's see how it plays in the game. Just Josh, I don't remember the model number of my monitor off the top of my head. If you check the description, is it in there? I think I put it in there, but I don't remember if I put it in there or not. But if not, it's a nice curved 144 hertz joint, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. I'm just sorry. I'm just looking at the accessories, fam. All right, let's do that. It looks dope.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun
Robo, you said I started with a pre-built with a 4070. Was pissed that I couldn't get the games to run the way I wanted to. And if you don't mind me asking, I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you mind telling us how much that pre-built cost? I bet you it wasn't cheap. So like, you feel me? So like people be spending $800, $900, $1,200 on pre-built PCs that, you know what I mean, that don't be getting what we need. You know what I'm saying? I tell people that all the time. I'm like, dude, do not skimp on that crap when you do it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Gets past one man. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
All right, Dak Prescott, it's like he got a grudge against me. I be talking trash on him IRL, so he usually be carving me up. But let's see if we can get some. Let's see if we can keep these boys in check. We got to get him on the ground.
Some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys.
As y'all can see, the Commanders are kind of banged up.
Night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
The first carry down. This is Williams. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. You talk about this Washington.
Oh, you said easy 1,200 for your build. You said you have to build another one for your office. So I just recently updated the stream PC, and I just got a Mac. I just replaced my secondary Windows PC for a Mac, and I'm surprised how smooth that operating system is. I kind of just wanted to do something different, so all of my editing, all of my streaming is done on the Mac. So that's been working pretty good so far.
contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game. And the big fella stuffed that one up.
Yeah, Robo, I agree with you, and I'll tell you when it comes to the when it comes to PC stuff, you know, I know content creators oftentimes update a lot. We gotta get him. Nice. I mean, I don't upgrade that much. Depends on what's going on with the graphics card market. They seem to be tripping sometimes with the prices. I try to hunt for deals, but the thing that made me upgrade the 3080 Ti was just these games are coming out unoptimized. They have an over reliance on frame generation, and you got a card that can't do frame generation. So, you know.
He tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed. Take what the defense.
Give me a block, please. Didn't get it.
Had a touchdown pass.
Yikes.
Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Yo, Power UG, what's up, man? I see you in the chat.
He was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play, but no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
They get 17 there. Good for a Commander's first down. First carry now for Gus.
See if I can get the run game going, but I don't know. Power UG, I put it in the description. I made a Reshade tutorial, and then I put the Reshade, I linked it in the description of that video too. I don't think I'm gonna get the first here. I kind of messed that play up, low-key. So what we were doing before you came in, we were actually testing the kind of the performance hit. It's kind of big, but I think it looks really good, if that makes sense. At least it does on my end, and it depends on how it comes through on the stream, if that makes sense.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10.
Lumen, you said you hate building machines for people. I'm weird about that stuff. Well, and you said it's your job, but I think it's not my job to build computers for people, but obviously working in the IT space, you know, I do similar work, and you know, I used to build computers for people. I've built a lot of my friends' computers, but I think for me, the biggest reason I really stopped a lot of those conversations is, number one, people don't freaking listen. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to be rude, but it's like, tell people to buy something, they buy something different, and then it's like they're running into issues, and they're like, why, you know, what, like, they wants you to fix their issue, and I'm like, well, I didn't tell you to buy that, so I don't know what you're going through. Another thing now, like, you know, we were kind of talking about it earlier about the mods. Like, as a content creator, like, I got to be careful about that. Come on, Terry. There it is. Nice. Okay, Power. That's good that it comes through good on the stream. But, like, without the reshade, I can lock at 140 FPS. So it's kind of crazy that it takes that much, but it looks good, I will say that. But what was I saying? So I was even saying, like, as a content creator now, I was telling you guys about it. Oh, I missed. Yikes. I'm not the best kicking with Sabo's kick meter, so I apologize for that. But I was saying, you know, as a content creator now, even, like, you guys will notice, one question I get a ton is, quote, what PC should I buy? And I don't answer that no more, because, like, one time I answered that question and I told somebody, it sounded like a kid of some sort, like, yeah, you know, this, that, and the third, you know, you can just get a pre-built. I said something like that, just speaking real general, right? And this kid went probably to Walmart with his mom, bought an $800 computer thinking my game finna look like Shady Mike's, you know what I mean? And, you know, want to blow up my DMs talking about, you told me to buy this, that. I'm like, bro, I don't even know you. Like, so now it's just like, I don't be, you know, I tell people all the time, like, my PC specs are in the description. My whole build is in the description. Check it out if you want. But but that's about it. Oh, big hit, but he got it off. Yeah, Power UG. It was about it was a few months ago. It was a couple months ago.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got
I don't know. I don't like this. Let me play off a little bit. Don't want CD Lamb burning my corner. I don't like playing press with no help, if that makes sense. That's the user.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Now Prescott.
Oh, Dak. Surgical.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy?
First mistake was buying a PC from Walmart. Listen, man, they be in the store with their mom.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
They be like, yo, mom, it's a PC. That's what they've been talking about.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Is that, and then I have people on that say, I hate this too. That's why I really stopped doing it. People will be like, oh, well, put me together a parts list. I'm like, no. Like, I also don't like speaking on stuff I don't own. I don't know if, you know, what your budget is. I don't know if this part is good. I know it fits your budget, but I've never used it. So how can I speak to reliability or something like that? I put a build together for you and your power supply goes in the first month. It's like, well, nice tackles. So yeah, I try to just stick to what I know, and what I know can really only be what I've used, you know. Love a stop here. Oh, yes, big time. It's a huge sack. I forgot these guys have this Super Saiyan kicker that doesn't ever miss. Oh my God. Oh, I thought he missed.
And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one possession ball game. And ideally,
yeah, Lumen, and it's funny, man, because I did the exact opposite. So, you know, my PC, I wanted the build to be like no limitations. I actually jokingly refuse to do anything work related on the PC. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to kind of be reserved for entertainment, obviously the YouTube channel. Because, you know, for my job, obviously they give me the work computer. It's Ertz. Gotta take advantage of that. Well, Robo, you said, Shady, I know this is a Madden stream, but I recall our last 226 combo in depth of field. I see they brought the toggle Well, let me snap the ball first. I see they brought the toggle selection back. I turned it off, but still unsure if it's really working. It should be clear if it's working or not. I don't think like, you know, all you got to do is look at the bench. That was my big problem. Well, I probably should have took that run wider. I couldn't get the depth of field off on the bench. That was my issue, was blurring my bench. So I actually have not played 2K. Oh, they knocked it down. I haven't played 2K since the latest update. I'll definitely make sure to check it out. Oh my God, why can't I kick today? Actually, it's still a decent kick. Okay, Turpin. It's Power UG. It's made by Repent, and it's called the Photorealistic Reshade. If you want to wait, I can DM it to you. If you can't find it, because I don't know exactly. That's a good point. I don't know exactly where he posted it. As Dak throws a dirt ball. But as you can see, there is a photorealistic V1 and a photorealistic V2. So here's the V1. I don't like it because it gives you that kind of letterbox effect, and as you can see, the frames drop even further. So there's V1. And then you have V2, which, I mean, gives you some frames back, right? It looks like it's a little bit brighter as well. And then you have the retro reshade, like kind of the old school joint that gives you that retro TV look. That one doesn't have as big a performance impact. Then there was another one in the Discord. It's called Madden Fidelity. As you can see, I'm not saying this one isn't good, but when I turned it on, I don't know if that comes through on the stream, but I get a little bit of a flickering effect. Can't look at that for more than 2 seconds. And then there is an NFL broadcast, which just looks pretty standard. So those are all the ones that I could find on the Discord. As you guys know, I'm not a big reshade guy in the first place, because I think I prefer the higher refresh rate. But, you know, when I'm, you know, recording stills and trying to, you know, get some great looking footage, as you can see, it looks really good, if that makes sense.
And that'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Dang, the middle of the field is wide open, but that is CD Lamb, so I guess that makes sense. Oof. As long as we can keep that pressure on Dak, we're good. I'm gonna keep it up with a blitz here.
But it'll be second down.
See if we can get to him. They're empty. Free runner.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Chris, after the, you know what? Because I don't want to have to DM everybody the reshade after this game. Pass commit here, 3rd and 10. Please no BS here. Of course. After this video, let me look in the Discord to see where it's at so that you guys can go download it yourselves. And I can show you guys where it's at. Pick! Oh! No, we need those. That's your throw. Dak is going to give you some of those every now and again. I needed that. We got to try and take advantage. Run defense is there. Well, yeah, well, Power UG, remember, man, because I was having those issues with my PC, I've only made 2 showcases this year. So, you know, I haven't done as much. I'm working on the 3rd one now. Looks like that's going to come back with a penalty, and I'm glad. So yeah, you know, obviously due to me pretty much revamping my whole setup, you know, I've been a little bit limited as far as you know, all the content I can make. 3rd and 23. What are they gonna do? This is a formation. No, to the running back. Get that crap out of here.
The punter Brian Anger to kick this one away.
I was gonna say I know some people aren't gonna want to watch this game in its entirety. Whoa!
And this one will wind up being down just outside.
That was a crazy punt. What I was gonna say is I know that some people won't want to watch this stream in its entirety, so let me look at that punt. That's insane. I was nervous it was gonna hit one of my guys, but it actually gave us pretty decent field position. So, give me just a second, y'all. Let me look really quickly and see where it's at. I love how the guys on the sideline wear pink too. That's pretty funny. Go full screen on this. I think not Madden 24. Let's look at Madden 25. Because what happened was Repent posted a mod, but then someone asked them, they were like, what reshade do you use? And then he posted it there. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? So that's why it's so hard to link to, because I don't think he posted it as like a standalone mod. And here it doesn't show anything. That's interesting. Boom, right here. All right, yeah, so I don't even know how to really point this out, but if you go into Madden 25 community mods, Repent made the Atlanta Falcons rebrand, and someone asked him, and he posted the reshade with it. So yeah, so we gotta find it. So here's version 1. I don't know if I can get the link. Oh, you said it's in next gen Skycam beta. Okay. Let's type Sky. Where did he post the version 2 though? Here it is. All right. Yeah, so look, as y'all can see, it was in a super weird spot. So look, remember I was like, yeah, so I commented, I said, could someone drop the link? And then someone dropped it. It's here. Oh, it's in the Madden 25 one. Okay, gotcha. My bad. I thought you were okay. So this is it. So under next gen Skycam beta, he dropped the reshade with that. And here's the version 1 and the version 2. I don't know if I copy the link. I don't know if I can put that in the description of this video. Because we're not in matter of fact, I don't even know how to edit the description while I'm live. I might not be able to. Maybe I can just make it as a comment. I don't know if that works for you guys, but I'm going to pin it. And let me know if you guys can click that. I don't, it might not let you click it. You might have to just search next gen Skycam under Madden 25. But yeah, that's where you'll find both versions 1 and versions 2 if you want to kind of mess around with that. Just wanted to get that out of the way because I know some of y'all might not be able to watch the game in its entirety.
He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been.
It looks really good. I think I can go in and I think you can like tick some settings on and tick some settings off. Let me get my chat back. It disappeared. Just a second. Maybe to make the performance a little bit better. Quarterback sweep? Called this crap in Pop Warner. I don't know about this, guys. Don't fumble, Jaden. Don't get hurt. Hit the edge. Throw a little swing pass here. I don't know if this is going to work. Just need blockers. Didn't get him. Oh. All right. I low-key sold that possession.
on fourth down is sent out to punt.
Gotta get chirping on the ground.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's
I knew this guy was going to get open eventually.
See how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out.
Way too much time in the pocket for Dak. You can't have that.
Figure out their opponent, but you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find.
Uh-oh.
Pushing through the contact. Flash the stick skills on that run.
One thing I really like about Sable's gameplay mod, because I do get a lot of questions about, like, what does it change? It changes so much. Kind of hard to speak to. But the biggest change for me is just the fact that the CPU will try to run. Like, you know, one of my biggest issues with default Madden is like the run pass, I guess you would call it the ratio. What is this guy wearing? What in the world? Look at this. He's got like, okay, so he's got the, I didn't notice that you could do this, actually. I'm an idiot. Does anyone else have that? I didn't notice you could do the pants above the knee, but still have the socks that kind of show the knees. Because if this is an option, there's a lot of players that wear this. I didn't realize. I didn't know this was an option, that you could still have the knees showing if you were wearing the pants above the knee. Like, trying to think, what's his name? Devontae Smith wears his pants like that. Guys like DeAndre Swift for the Bears, the running back, he does that. So that's pretty cool. I didn't notice. I didn't see anyone else wearing that, so I didn't know you could do that. That's interesting. Hey, Sim, what's good, man? Yeah, bro, the mods are, dude, they're awesome, bro. These guys they do a really good job in making this game like more enjoyable. This is one of my biggest things. You can do the arm sleeve with the undershirt, and it kind of still shows like his skin, if that makes sense. I know they did add the what do you call it, the compression shirt, and that is nice, but I wish you could get it where it still shows, you know, some of the skin. That makes sense.
What you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. Get him, get him. He's going to run it in. Get him. I'm slamming R3, and there was just no one there. Oh, man. That's typical Dak. That is just Dak, man. The backbreaker runs, they're not frequent, but they come when you're not looking for it. Take it to the 2-minute warning. I should get the ball back for another possession if they score a touchdown here.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Prescott.
Oh. Oh, he's got the pants too. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I just didn't know that was a pants option there. Pants above the knee with the knees showing. That's a cool one. Because for those of you that modded Madden last year, you remember it was an option, but it was like really buggy. So you like couldn't, it like didn't look right. Oh, I thought I got it. I thought I timed it right. I almost got it.
Made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
I'm slacking. I got to get a good drive going here.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Bro, I didn't see that guy at all.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips.
That's a brutal pick right there.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff is emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown.
I didn't see this guy at all. I saw Terry cut, and this guy's standing right there. Power Man, do you play in what resolution do you play in?
On the job training, so he's got to take this.
I just sold this half, fam. Holy crap. Now I would hope Dak might throw us something that we can pick off, but I don't know, if I'm being honest. No.
The Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll set up a throw.
Dang, guys, he just dotted me for a touchdown drive. That's a free touchdown drive right there. We got to try and come back on him in the 2nd half. That sucks. That was a bad pick. I'm still going to be aggressive with this final minute. Oh, I almost got it again. Yeah, Power UG. I'm not sure, man. Yeah, for me, it drops heavily. Like, as you can see, if I turn it off, it goes back up to 140. But when I turn it back on, it goes all the way down. to like 80. I guess one question I would ask you is, can you check for me what version of Reshade you use? Maybe there's a difference. Maybe different versions of Reshade have different effects.
Aggressively, offensively, they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide
Pass
to take a
interference?
shot.
I don't see that often. That's interesting.
Before the ball got there, and the
I just ran the same play that why is it pass interference? What in the world? I've seen this before. It's like it's threw it over his head, but they call pass interference. I'll take it, but that is interesting.
Is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake.
I think that's out of bounds. Or did they?
You described got there before the ball got to the receiver.
Oh, okay.
Penalty flag had to
I
come.
don't know about that.
here's Daniels.
No fumble. Let's get a timeout.
He's inside the 40. And Washington now
6.5.1. Okay, that's good to know. I'll definitely take a look
to play in
and see. Gotta hit Ertz here down the middle. There's nobody there. Oh, now there is someone there. Okay.
pass caught, it's lane with it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Take a shot at the end zone here. Nope, it's not there. Oh my god, oh my god. No way, no way, no way. Well, I don't know about that, but
The final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first
they lost contain on that one.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember,
I was so nervous. I was going to try and dive, but I didn't want him to fumble, so I just said he's either going to get it or he's not.
Start the second half.
Big
They
run.
score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
absolutely.
You're able to see kind of in the replay there. So you can see in the on the field, you've got the crucial catch branding there. I don't know if there's anywhere else. He's got the breast cancer awareness ribbon. Yeah, and then it's also on the goalposts. Crucial catch on the goalpost. So that's really cool. Shout out to I forgot who made the mod. Now I think about it. I think it's Reyes in the Discord. But I'm gonna cover all this in my next modding showcase too. So you guys can check it out in the Discord for everybody watching live. But yeah, you've got the pink accessories everywhere. I know it's a little bit weird with some guys wearing full pink, but it's still super dope. You see the pink all over the field and all that cool stuff. So tempted to go for two here.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for two.
Washington will line up for the two-point conversion.
The final shot before break. Daniels.
Easy.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a two-point conversion, and that makes this a one-point game now.
1 point game. No, it's a one score game.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
I was trying to kick that out of the end zone and it didn't, but all good.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hans. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock.
I think I could have let that go. Oh, you know another thing, Power Easy? Do you have everything, like, do you have all of the settings maxed out? Do you have any of the Madden settings turned down? Maybe that could make up the difference and get me some extra frames. Ooh, there's nothing there. I know in years past I've, like, messed with crowd density and stuff like that. Quarterback draw? Okay, Jaden. All the quality is on high. Is it high or is it ultra?
To throw is Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Don't like that. We out. Dang, I thought I could get around him. Okay. So, yeah, so I put everything on just the ultra preset. I think after, I will, not on this stream, but I'll definitely try it on high. Because I personally, I don't think it's worth that much frames. Oh. You gotta be kidding me! No! This is the Cowboys. How am I? Dude, no way. That pass was so short. That pass was so short. I'm thinking, I'm shrieking up the sideline for a touchdown. I'm thinking if I hit Debo and he makes a guy miss, I'm shrieking up for a touchdown. And this guy is running the other way. Oh, man, guys, what the heck? I'm gifting them this game. Got it this time. Yes! I knew I was going to get one. I knew I was going to get one. If you time it right, you can get it right up the middle. There we go. All right, that might help us later on. Dev, you said, do you know if the 94 mod is working for Madden 25? I don't know. Obviously, I would check and see if it is. But obviously I haven't used it in a while. Big plays. Let's get some tempo on him. They call a timeout? Wow. I was about to take a shot at the end zone. What I don't like about playing the Cowboys in this game, bro, I ain't gonna lie, their corners are way better in the game than they are in real life. That's why I don't like playing against the Cowboys. And they're taking another timeout. Look at this. They can't handle the tempo. Love it.
We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
And y'all know I'm just looking to run this. I ain't even. Oh, God. It didn't work.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Ready? From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Bro, I can't sell this possession here.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
All right, quarterback draw. I don't think this is going to work down here. Oh, boy. I'm going to try it, though. I can't call like quarterback power. I don't want the draw. No, that was never going to work. Oh, it did work. Yes. Jaden is crazy. All right. Sheesh.
Jaden Daniels, his third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score.
All right. Sheesh. I gotta make my kick here. I'm struggling with this kick meter a little bit. They almost blocked mine.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Big drive off of a big completion to McLaurin.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They lost.
Get some pressure on Dak. We were doing better when we were pressuring him. There we go. Stuff that run.
He got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
29-yard line.
Pickens going in motion left.
Got double on CD.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
All over the run. Let's go. Come on, man.
They're going to drop him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott.
Pocket is clean. Love that. That was nice. I can't lie. That was really nice. It's one of my favorite things, you know, playing Madden, and you can kind of see this was really good from Sabo on this gameplay mod, right? This is why I've been trying to tell you guys, seriously, I've been trying to tell you guys about this guy Sabo for years. This is what I want to see from the CPU quarterback AI. So what was it? It was like 3rd and 13, right? Drops back, right? Yes, this is here. Yes, this is there. But Dak is in the pocket. He's waiting. He needs a first down. There's, you know what I mean? I got to see if this guy breaks open, which he kind of did low key, but you know what I mean? But moral of the story is I'm not just throwing this stupid check down because I can. I'm going to try to wait for something to be open down the field to try and get a first down. I really like that. That's like one of the biggest differences that I see from modded Madden to the default. I haven't really been able to get the default Madden to play like that. If that makes sense, it's hit or miss, right? They either take the deep shot every time or they take the short check down every time. So I really, really like that. And obviously he did end up throwing something short of the sticks because he ran out of time. But I just like that the effort is there to not just immediately throw it, you know, to just the open guy for 3 yards, if that makes sense. I would just call it like the CPU quarterbacks, they play with intent. It's a good return. Big day on the ground for Jaden Daniels.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown.
I got yikes.
They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive.
I'm going back to quarterback run.
Specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Okay, give me block. It's not there.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
3rd and 11.
Comes now a 3rd down. Backed up here.
I'm gonna hold the running back in the block. This might be a tough one. I don't want to throw a stupid pass.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And there's a hold, so
Flush to his right.
not gonna matter. It's coming back.
Inside the 30.
coming back. We matched. She said, all that is nice, but man, just hoping Saba can work some miracles after the next title update. The user run game really kills the whole experience. So are we back to it being too easy? Is that the problem? The dives? Is that the problem? Like the up the middle runs that we're talking about? I don't have anything. Dump that off. Yeah, we'll just take that. Yeah, so because I've been working on the Madden sliders, oh no, I keep shanking kicks, to try to make a decent slider set. I had somebody, you know, ask like, yo, what's up with the sliders? And I was just like, yeah, I haven't played the game in 3 weeks, right? I was like, I haven't played the game, because, and that's what I was saying. You weren't here earlier. I was just like, I don't want to say anything that would be disrespectful to other people, but I'm not going to say what I want to say. But, you know, I've been doing this for a while. Like, I kind of know what's fixable and what's not. And I don't care personally to drop a slider set and say, oh my God, these sliders fix everything, when it doesn't. And that's just how I am. Obviously, other people are not like that, so I'll just leave that where it's at. But I have not found a way to hold myself under, I'm not exaggerating, like 170 yards rushing with Saquon Barkley, right? And for me, I know my limits as a content creator, as a slider maker. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be the best, but I'll just leave it at that. I haven't seen a solution. So, you know what I mean? So for now, you try to not abuse, like I really try to not abuse the runs up the middle. You know what I mean? You're gonna get, you know, a good amount of yards usually. I usually try to call different stuff, but I still think Sabo's is infinitely better than default. Got his like through there, dang. But it's tough, man. It's definitely not what I thought it would be, if that makes sense. There's Deebo Samuels. Come on, that's huge. Give him a backflip. Let's go. That's a big play off the screen. Yo, Commanders are crazy in this game, low-key.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because
I don't know if Deebo can really do that in real life, but we take it.
that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase.
Let's make our kick. Uh-oh. It's two. That's two this game, guys. What is going on? When you play the default Madden and then you get to Sabo's kick meter, I just struggle a little bit. That's two this game. I don't know. That might come out to hurt us.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Bring some pressure on Dak.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
It's a good tackle in the open field, though. We master, man. It's the never-ending conversation about online gameplay and offline gameplay and the balance and the focus. Because clearly, I know we had Sim F-Ball in the chat earlier, and I think he would agree. It's just, oh, what do we do? Oh, I thought it was a double pass. I was like, wait, what? Oh, that would have been crazy. I was scared. I thought it was a double pass because I blitzed both safeties, but nah. But yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying.
For this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Wide open.
Gonna throw right side here, complete.
Good tackles in the open field. Let's bring some pressure on 3rd and short.
Game. On play action.
Oh, it's play action. Oh, and he overthrew him.
Throw there, gonna be incomplete.
They're gonna go for it? No, they're kicking with their super human field goal kicker.
Forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
I timed it wrong. This guy's not gonna miss.
And this one is right through.
Gotta think about this with Aubrey. We cannot let this game be within 3 points. We're not gonna win.
Drive, you know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that, because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things
There's some
can
play
really
action on
go away.
1st down, maybe?
And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again.
Oh, wrong button. Sheesh.
You get greedy in a good way.
Oh, okay. That was almost.
Just a yard.
That was almost bad again. I don't want to throw the 3rd pick here today, guys. Let's get this. I want to get this play out before. Stab it. Don't fumble. All right, something. Seahawks at Commanders on Sunday Night Football in 2 weeks. It's about to be cinema. Big game. It's a big game. Need the Seahawks to take care of business there.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Under Pressure says, is it possible to revert to a previous patch version on Steam and still use Sable's gameplay mod, perhaps an earlier version? Nah, I don't think so. I think if it was possible, people would have figured that out by now, but not to my knowledge. They want me to run the draw. I don't think I'm doing that. I'm gonna run the comeback to McLaurin.
Good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. They go play action. Daniels.
I'm short. Way short. I brought the route back too much.
Able to take this one up to the 35. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
WeMaster says it's possible to revert on Steam. That's interesting.
Get set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So it's just kind of like a pros and cons situation, which sucks, I guess, but
Just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
let me flip this. I'd rather double CD Lamb. What are we doing?
Again, it's Williams. And he's gonna have
There's a flag.
here with a marker on the field.
Yeah, and WeMaster makes a good point now that I think about it, because Fallout or just Starfield. Yeah, so point in case, right? If y'all need an example of that, Fallout 4,
Put his hands up right away to say, no, I didn't do it.
any type of like mod collection has like a patch downgrader where it's like the entire Fallout 4 community decided that we are going to stay on one patch, period. We're going to stay on one patch. And so that's, I guess, why they do something like that. And they usually include that patch like downgrader with their mods. Why that doesn't really work. Oh, he's wide open across the middle. And Dak couldn't get to him. Lucky me. Why that would not work with a game like Madden, in my assumption, I'm not sure, but I would think, right, if the whole community decides to stay on the first patch of the year, look at stuff like those rivalry jerseys that they added, right? As they're, you know, adding content. Like, it's not really feasible in a sports game because they're adding content. Look at 2K. They just did the same thing. Today they added the Hardwood Classic jerseys. So, you know, if you stay on one version, are you willing to not have so much content? I personally am not. But it sucks that we have to make that decision, if that makes sense.
Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to flip that.
You get the first, yeah, you got it.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 3. Here we go. And the Commanders first
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man is Samuel.
Get it to Debo.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. The 42-yard
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
Hang on to the ball, please.
Back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
An 8-yard pickup.
It's a weird route, is it not? To A here. Whoa.
Quick throw, but incomplete.
Intended for
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield.
Worried about the pressure here.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
That's the Cowboy corners we know.
That does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Edwards.
Okay, well that didn't work. I don't know what I thought I was gonna do there.
Wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
This should be a touchdown right here. It should be. This is Debo. This got to be Debo. Debo, I need you, bro.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Debo Samuel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders will add to their...
Yeah, no, we master. I feel you on that, man. I got the Florida State game on my second monitor here. The game starts at 10:30, so it's like, what in the world? So it's tough when your team is playing somewhere weird, but also, honestly, just being an East Coast fan in general, you know, NBA games be starting at 11 o'clock. I gotta work in the morning. Like, I'm not staying up for that. And then every now and again you get the football games going late. So
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Mister, you said, is there custom portraits? Not to my knowledge. I don't think so. I don't think I have custom portraits. Mary, she said this is beautiful. I think it looks really good. I think it looks really good. I'm with you. This is good stuff. This is, you know, it's just really cool. This is a really cool mod, and it runs really well. It's just so demanding though. Like, just pushing my PC to the limit, man. Like, has anybody asked why Madden doesn't have DLSS? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, this is, what game doesn't have DLSS right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, are there any games dropping right now without DLSS? Oh my gosh, DLSS quality here would be, oh my gosh. I want to blitz here, but
some
Dak
third
is,
and about
yeah, we're gonna
6
blitz.
yards to
F
go.
it. Oh, almost jumped.
Prescott
Nope, I'm here. Oh, no, 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 don't outrun me. We're here. Let's go.
and he is going to lose yardage here. Here's Brian Anger now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
I'm feeling it. Yep, yep, yep.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Dang.
56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over.
They ripped the
here.
portraits directly from
They have
ESPN
the lead,
and put them in the
obviously,
game.
I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And so we're into it over.
And there you go. We mastered. That's kind of what we were talking about. Every game you get one. Am I wrong? Every game you get one. And that's GG. Every game you get one. Am I wrong? Every single game you get a 60-plus yard rushing touchdown. I'm not saying that that's not realistic because we're playing the Cowboys, but it just doesn't feel that good these days because, you know what I mean? It does happen. And this wasn't even really like up the middle run. I love the downfield block from Terry. And then breaking this tackle is crazy. And then look at Terry springing me with the run. That's Krosky. That's big. I don't know. I'm not sure how it comes through on the stream, but the colors are incredible. Like this looks incredible. Like this looks like Madden 31. This looks like Madden 31. Like, come on, man. Let me get a thumbnail right here. Hold on a second. Where's my button? That's not what I meant to do. Hold on a second. There we go.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
Oh, dude! I made that one. Sheesh. This was almost a disaster. 2 picks, 2 missed extra points. So we're gonna. I'm doing the dirty. It's the dirty kick. Oh, you can do the dirty kick. I forgot whose kicker is really good at doing that. I think it's the Rams have the dirty kick. That's so funny. I don't know if Sabo did that on purpose, but there it is.
We're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs.
So 4 minutes left. Dallas down.
Make sure you move the ball into their territory.
We'll give them that.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30.
Give him that. No biggie.
That's another Cowboys.
To throw is Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Prescott.
Got him. Came in unblocked.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week.
Louvu going crazy.
Try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator.
I think you do that.
Oh, we're going crazy. Oh, but Dak with the escapability.
Move your pocket to the right.
I was nice by Dak. Okay.
Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact he's going to to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now.
Pick. Thank you. Take care. Finally got him. Oh, and this, have y'all seen this? This camera is still bugged. Like, look at this. Look at the camera. You still...
With the points that we've seen scored,
what are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't know. Oh no, welcome to the SMG fam, man. Thanks for being a member. I appreciate you, bro.
So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
We needed that.
The Washington offense set to take over. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start on the ground here on first down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their...
Yeah, they got no timeouts. Because we ran the tempo early.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A swing pass here.
Oh, did he get out of bounds? No, he didn't. I was trying to make them not get another possession, but it's all good. We'll punt it to him, and Dak can pad his stats. Wonder how this game would go in real life. I just can't kick today. Let's just can't kick. Let's just call it what it is.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Dak and the Cowboys down by 15. A minute 50 to play. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, look at the sun. Was that always there, or did that just show up?
To throw, Prescott. And that's caught by Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Just kind of sitting in a prevent, pass committing every play.
That's good for a Cowboy.
Now Dak.
Uh-oh.
Side hauled in by Pickens. And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
Early Coach of the Year candidates.
Well, there's still hope, but it's Dwayne.
I'm gonna be dead serious with you. So first of all, I think you're being facetious. I do think your coach should, if he's not, should be the front runner for that award, number 1. But I don't know how that award, I'm being dead serious, I don't understand the award. I don't know how it works. Like, it seems to be the coach of like a team that people didn't think would be good and then does good, because it's never, from what I've seen, it's never like a good team, like a powerhouse. I don't know. I literally have no idea how that award is awarded. You know what I mean? So I don't know what goes into. I don't know how they decide who should get that award. Pickett, dang. All right, let's not have no BS here, guys. Late. I don't think they have any time for anything, but block 2 in the game. Let's go. But yeah. So I don't really know what goes into that award. I don't know who they choose to give that to, if that makes sense. I don't know. And so because now I'm gonna do my thing. So you said they gave it to Mike Vrabel a few years ago with the Titans because he weathered a ton of injuries to make the playoffs. Cute. And what happened? Same thing with Kevin Stefanski. Cute. And then what happened? Like that award is so trash to me. Talk to me about Nick Sirianni. You have your team collapse on you and lose 10 straight games in 2023. and get destroyed in the playoffs. You start. Do I have my years right? And then you come back, and then you start like okay. I think we were like 2-2 or something like that. Talk about weathering the storm with AJ Brown throwing a hissy fit on the sideline every week, and then winning like 17 straight games. That's not coach of the year. Managing all the egos of the Eagles. That's not coach of the year. Nah. So I don't know what that award is about. I'm just being honest with you. Talk to me about who's the dude in Dallas right now. Everything against him. Got this goofball owner trading my players away. You know what I mean? And then you come out here with Dak Prescott and has Dak Prescott looking like an MVP candidate. Not really because of the record, but, you know, playing well and putting up stats. That's not coach of the year. So I don't know what that award is about. Talk to me about Mike Tomlin just holding it down with a 80-year-old quarterback. Obviously with a crazy behind loss, you know, to the Bengals the other day. So that sucks. But we understand now why he was so mad at the Browns for that trade, because it was a dumb trade by a dumb organization. You know, so there's a lot of people I'd be thinking should get the award, but I don't know what they do with that award and how it's awarded. You know, we don't have the written language anymore on the MVP, where just come out and say you can't win the MVP unless you're a quarterback. Come out and say that. Because if you have Saquon have the year he had last year and can't get an MVP, nobody can get an MVP other than a quarterback. So the NFL awards are, I don't, you know, not trying to be rude, but they don't mean as much because people have worked so hard to diminish the players that have won the awards. Lamar Jackson wins a couple of MVPs. Now all of a sudden, people want to overlook MVPs. Jalen Hurts wins a Super Bowl MVP. Now all of a sudden, Super Bowl MVP doesn't stand for anything. So those awards are a little bit weird because they don't always mean much in the big picture. I think the example is Kevin Stefanski from Cleveland. Are we sure he's a good coach? I'm not sure he's a good coach. I'm actually quite confident of the contrary. But anyways, stomped the Cowboys out, so that's always good. They had a 17-point second quarter, which got scary a little bit. The yards kind of started going. We ran the ball well. Shocker. They didn't. Shocker. Passing yards were about even, but I know Dak got a lot of help in garbage time. Turnovers were 2-1. I threw 2 picks. Dak threw 1. No fumbles. I don't remember the last time I've had a fumble in a Madden game, if I'm being honest, modded or not. So that's not always there's not always a bunch of fumbles. Total plays look good, as they usually do. Let's take a look at the stats for Dallas. Dak, 27-39, 269, 69%, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Looks like Dak to me. Really nice. Williams, 14 carries for 25 yards is rough. Dak obviously had one really long run on a scramble. Miles Sanders, 3 carries for 1 yard is rough. So they definitely didn't have the run game going. CD did his thing, 6 catches. Dak spread it around a little bit. Pickens doing his thing. On my side, I got some pressure. 2.5 sacks for Payne. Sack from Louvu. Half sack from Von Miller. Of course, a big pick from Trey Amos. And on my end, Jaden Daniels, 22-28, 78% completion. 3 touchdowns. I did have the 2 picks. They're a little rough. Krosky, 13 for 132. 10 yards of carry. Jaden Daniels, 9 for 94. 10 yards of carry. Gus Edwards from Rutgers, shout out. 1.3 yards of carry. But obviously, if you take away the 80-yard touchdown, well, let's do that math real quick. How much do we average if you take the 80-yard touchdown away? 132 minus 79. So I averaged 10 yards a carry with that long run. Without that long run, I only would have averaged 4.41 yards a carry. So we acknowledge that that's probably how that should have gone, but it didn't. Then all of my receivers, Debo had a big, long 63-yard catch. Krosky had a long screen. And then McLaurin had a few big, deep catches, but also he drew a pass interference as well. And then look at Dallas' defense. Half sack from this guy. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. And then Marshawn Nealon with the other half sack. Pick for this guy. Can't pronounce the name of half of their defense. And then Cole Holcomb had one as well. I forgot they signed Clowney. That's crazy. How's he been doing? Oh, but look at me, though. I blocked 2 field goals, or not field goals, but extra points with Bobby Wagner. I kind of cheesing that a little bit, but you guys know I'm starting to get that timing a little bit better. But yeah, listen, that is Madden 26 modded in a nutshell. It's looking really good. Obviously, you know, I know that, you know, there's some questions about the gameplay, and that is what it is. We deal with it every year, and you hope that you can manage it with sliders and mods and all that stuff, but we will see. But other than that, guys, I got to roll. I know it's a little bit early, not early, but I only played 1 game, but I got to go bounce and watch this Florida State game. We are tied at 3 in a battle with Stanford for some reason, even though we are 17.5-point favorites. So not going well for my Seminoles this year, obviously, but hopefully we can turn it around tonight. Other than that, guys, I will catch y'all. Hold on, man. Where's my screen so I can actually end the stream? But yeah, I'll catch y'all. It's your boy Shady Mike, guys. I'm signing out. Peace.